This channel is part of the Nick Tyrrell Network. Sit back, relax and enjoy your featured presentation.
Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video right here on Chits. So as we start 2025, we are returning with our game unboxings. So I've got a little bit of an odd one for you today. This is Role Player by Keith Matejka. On behalf of Thunderworks Games, it says it's a dice game, a fantasy characters creation. So anybody, of course, into Dungeons and Dragons, any kind of role-playing games, know that we have to normally roll up a character for our role-playing experience. This one come along and I was like, yeah, I'm really curious. It's like something I haven't got in my collection, so let's take a little look. Let's grab the trusty specs. Okay, so there is our artwork on the front there, very RPG-like. Just says role player on the side, and then I'm going to show you the back quickly. Nearly dropped it then. Give you an idea of the kind of components we're talking about. Okay, and read you a little bit of blurb off the back. So it says role player. Mighty heroes don't just appear out of thin air. They must be created. Race, class, alignment, skills, traits and equipment are all elements of the perfect hero, ready to take on the opposition in a quest for glory and riches. In role player, you compete with your opponents to create the greatest fantasy adventurer who ever lived, preparing to embark on an epic quest. Okay, so components are 1 dice bag, 60 gold, 6 character sheets, 6 charisma tokens, 73 dice, 101 cards, 12 tracking tokens and 1 rule book. Ages 10 plus and 1 to 4 players with a 60 to 90 minute time limit. So straight away, it has my main thing. It is solo, so I do enjoy a good solo game. Let's put the box, or at least the lid, on the floor there and take a look straight in. So first thing we see is a rather large, sorry about the glare, rules book. Let's put that to one side for now and we'll come back in a minute. Okay, so we get our cardboard push-outs. So there we go. So we have a dwarf. On that side there, we've got all little attributes and all that kind of stuff, the alignments, the class, the back story, can't even say it's back story. Oh, first video of the new year. It can only get better, folks. Okay, so we've got the human. So we're obviously going through now the different races. Dragon, kin. So all these boards immediately come to mind. They're not like the thickest, but they're doable. They're not going to like really kind of bend and break. Okay, elf, orc, and halfling. Okay, so we have like the male and we have like the female characters on either side, which is nice. We have a massive bag of really thick, colourful dice. I mean, this is like just crazy. 73 dice apparently. Some nice little cubes. Always love our cubes. Okay, in multiple colours, obviously as the markers. We have what I always love, a nice set of baggies. Thank you very much. Do you know, these are invaluable just to put all your different bits, and an awful lot of publishers actually forget about them. We have a nice bag here. Nice, well put together drawstring bag. We have some small cards here. They are for alignment. Okay, so I'll give you a quick look there. So there's a hermit, and you can see on there where the different stars are. If you finish the game with tokens or dice on those particular places, then you get like the kind of bonus points for that. They say good, evil, lawful and chaotic. So yeah, taking a closer look there. So that's a hermit. Protector, so you'll see like they are in different places again. So this is going to be one of those kind of engine building, do your own kind of, beat your own score. And one more there, champion. So these are your small Fantasy Flight style kind of cards. And then we have 2 separate decks of cards. Trusty knife. Try and get that one in. Oh, open first time. Anybody who's watched any previous videos of mine knows how much fun I normally have with this kind of thing. Okay, now I really like this. So we've got some play sequence cards, which are really, really nice. So it tells you can roll, then dice, then mark it, then clean up, and all the various stages in between that there. So we get 1, 2, 3, 3, we get 4 of those. And then we get our particular build. And again, the same type of thing there. Those represent the colours of the dice where we actually put on our boards. Aristocrat, Brawler, Chosen One, Craftsman, Exonerated, Hunter, Mentor, Patrician, Riftwalker, Devoted, Lost Soul, Persecuted, Resilient, Savage, Savant, Street Urchin, Barbarian, Druid, Monk, Paladin, Thief, Wizard. And then we get some 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 placed cards there as well. So you can see already by like the sort of sound of these that like we are delving into all the different races and all different characters of creating a role-playing character. And I'm just going to open these up here now as well. Nearly stabbed myself there. Not the first time, I might add, I have cut myself or stabbed myself on screen, on camera, with a little knife. But still. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So these are trait cards. It all says in the marketplace, so I'm presuming we can actually either trade or kind of buy for these. Okay, so I'll give you an example of that. Okay, so Famous, and that cost 6. So during final scoring, double the effect of your alignment card. Envious, gain 1 gold star for every 2 gold dice on your character sheet. Courageous, when scoring attribute goals, +2 or -2 value to any single attribute score. Dedicated, gain 2 stars gold if you have at least 1 weapon card, 1 skill card, 2 trait cards, and 1 armor card. Okay, so they sort of just give you like a wee bit more to do instead of just like rolling dice and putting them onto places, which is nice. We have a skill there, Diplomacy, armor, leather gloves. So what you're doing basically, it'll give you all the details in this, is you're looking for combinations. So you're rolling your dice, you're getting your scores, and you're kind of getting them to match what these cards do. So come the end of the game, you have like your score. So if you have to play this like you against me, multiplayer, then obviously we're all like trying to get the highest score. But again, like I mentioned earlier, if you're doing it on your own, like solo, you're just trying to like beat your score. Okay, it's armor there. Try to flick through to show you some more different kinds of cards. Chain leggings, that's more armor. So I say it says like sort of costs on here, so I'm sort of wondering what that's about. A skill there, cure wounds, knowledge. So the artwork is like really nice on them. So anybody, like I say, who's sort of, you know, a D&D fan will absolutely love this. Okay, so that is the second pile of cards. And put the rest of the box on the floor there. There's nothing else in there, I don't think. No, but there isn't. Just pull that out there to check. Let's take a look at the rule book. Okay, oh, now I like that straight away. Quick reference on the back there. Okay, so that lists our setup, the play sequence, the market, and the cleanup. That is really nice. It's lovely to have these quick reference guides like right next to you, isn't it? Let's take a look what this book's about. Okay, so we got an overview, all our components, what a character sheet looks like, and it breaks that down into various little categories for you. So straight away, initial impressions, nice colouring, nice font, laid out really nice and clear and precise, or concise. It's concise is the word, isn't it? Okay, dice and dice bag, player aid cards, class cards, alignment cards, and market cards. I think I might have missed our backstory there. Initiative cards and some little rules around that. Overview of a round, which is nice. It kind of just breaks the round down, so you never played it before, or even if you have and it hasn't been for a while, gives you a little bit of a reminder. The market phase, the cleanup phase, how you use skill cards, how we gain gold, game end, and final scoring, all very important, of course. Tells us about the class, colour, dice alignments, how you do your backstory, all your kind of scoring, and then some notes, which, there you go, yeah, general, if there's ever a discrepancy between a card and the rule book, follow the rules on a card, and it's like a little kind of FAQ, which is nice. That continues, and then we have variants for a less random setup, a random market deck, and a short game, which is always nice. We haven't all got all day, have we? Okay, and solitaire rules. So it tells us to use the setup for a 2-player game with the following changes. You set up a single character sheet, you remove the diplomacy market card, set up the market as in a 2-player game, remove 1 gold die from the bag and set it to the side. That is the enemy die. After creating the market, flip the top card of the market deck to create a separate trash pile next to the discard pile, and you draw 6 starting dice from the dice bag, roll them and arrange them on your character sheets, and again an overview of the round. All very nice. And that concludes a 16-page rule book with, like I say, that little quick reference on the guide. So, in conclusion and first impressions, that is the first time I've actually opened that box. It looks really good. I remember when I initially read about the game and I really fancied it. And looking at it now makes you just want to basically play it. So listen, have you actually played this game? If you have, comments below. If you haven't and you fancy it, drop me a note below and let me know why, how, where. Do you play D&D? Would you be inclined to purchase this if, you know, as an alternative to D&D, just to get that little itch if, like, maybe your group or your friends or your mates can't come round, you know, whatever. Leave all those comments below and I'll be back next month with another board game unboxing.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Nick Tyrrell Network today.